Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on Ethereum. Wanted to do a brief video on that since, well, basically I do daily updates on Ethereum, but apart from that there's also some things we need to talk about regarding the technicals right now. Also a little bit of the fundamentals. I mean, briefly said, we got some big fundamentals this week with the inflation rate and the CPI and the core inflation rate coming Wednesday. I'll still do more updates on that in the upcoming days leading up to that, leading up to those events. But for now, you should know it's coming. And so yeah, we'll just do a full update on Ethereum, as you are probably, if you're watching these videos more often, as you probably already know. But before we dive into that, if you're new, first of all, welcome. Apart from making videos, I also trade full-time. So if you want to receive my daily trading signals, I'm a profitable trader, then check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment, and you can find out a little bit more about what it entails and more stuff like that. So check that out if that sounds interesting, if you want to become a profitable and better trader. For now, let's get into Ethereum. So Monday is usually a day where volume gets back into the market. And that's also what we've seen a little bit with Ethereum. Volume has gone up 17%, but it's still fairly low. It's around $4.8 billion. If we talk about last week, around this period of time, it was at $7 billion. So there's still going to be volume getting into the markets, and it will probably be in anticipation of the inflation rate. We've seen that before. I think the overall expectation for the inflation rate is bullish. So I also expect the volume, which by the way is also, if you take a look at the last Mondays over the last couple of weeks, is also more likely. I think it's going to be bullish. Last couple of Mondays, it has always been relatively bullish. And apart from that, I also think we have fundamental reasoning as to why it should be bullish this time around as well. Apart from that, I mean, the technicals, you can talk about the technicals right now. I mean, what I said yesterday is that I feel that right now, with the flattened EMAs and with these strong key levels around 1830 and 1920, I feel like we have gotten into a consolidation like this. And I'm pretty certain about that. But something you should know is that when the volume is relatively low like this, and volume gets into the markets, then you get spikes and you get quite big moves. So even though I expect the momentum to be bullish, it could also be the other way around. I could be wrong, so you should be prepared for that. Personally, I would just stay out of trades for now. But the thing is that Ethereum right now, for example, looks quite weak because we are not really moving. We're not really getting that much support off of 1840. So there's a possibility that we'll drop down to 1800 with the incoming volume. I wouldn't say that's a problem, except for if we drop down to 1800 and if we find resistance at 1840. Because then all of a sudden you got bearish confirmation and it starts looking like a downtrend quite a bit. And then you could also argue that if you talk about Elliott wave theory, then you could also argue that this is some sort of a correction wave, right? So we had these 5 impulse waves here, and then you could say it's an ABC correction wave, something like this. And it's a very small b, to be fair, but it's a possibility, something like this, that could happen right now, even though Elliott wave theory works better when we're trending, and I would argue that we are not trending right now. So it's a bit difficult to predict Ethereum right now. I would still say the most likely scenario is that we will hold 1830 and 1840, and that will slowly make our way up to that 1920 upper range limit of the consolidation. But those were just some ideas I wanted to bounce off of you. I'll keep you updated on that, but for now, this is my take on Ethereum. So thank you for watching, take care, and bye.